Yes, I see. This book is made out of pages. How interesting. Anyway, this is Anansi. Welcome back to Sudeki. In the last one, we went around New Brightwater and got a whole bunch of side quests from the people. In this one, we're going to make our way back to the countryside and deal with those side quests that happen to be all centralized in one location. Now, getting back to in the last one, I meant to bring up something as we are probably going to hit it pretty soon. There is one instance in this entire game of a loading sequence beyond a load screen. Just one. And it only happens along this road if you are running. If you slow down to a walk, I actually discovered this during the last part while I was making my way over here. Yes, you already got that one beforehand. I discovered this last part that if you walk forwards into the next zone, you have to know what the zone is. It does pause to load the screen. I take it back. It actually is more than one spot, but I hardly think about it because my memory just kind of blends it all together. But there are at least two spots where there's in-game loading beyond loading screens.
Ailish, I'm not sure that when General Arlo asked me to escort you home that he meant only you. What about Yemi?
What about her? She'll be fine. I thought you said that your patrol had cleared the area anyway.
For now, yes. But experience tells me the Echlorians will be back.
I'm sure they will be. But I'm not overly concerned. I can look after myself.
Hey, you better leave the fighting to me. Heard too many soldiers say that right before they...
Oh, stop it, Tal. You sound just like your father. I'm not some ignorant little grunt you've been put in charge of. I might be a weak and feeble woman, but I am also one of the finest magicians in the realm.
Really? Okay then, miss. Why don't you show me just what makes you so special that you believe you're above the help of the elite guard?
Okay, that line didn't age very well, now did it? So, now we're introduced to our second bit of gameplay, the first-person shooter. Set my controls to... I guess they're not set to inverted. Interesting. Anyway, so, here's how this works. You actually have two different weapons to cycle through as the shooter characters. You have your rapid fire. If you hold down the right trigger, go ahead and just destroy some spots.
Come on now, princess. Don't be shy.
No, good again. Wait. Let me go ahead and adjust a couple of things. Turn that down a little bit. I'm gonna invert that. And much better. Okay. Now holding the right trigger allows you to shoot. Allows you to shoot your weapons, your ranged weapons. If you notice, Anansi's Royal Scepter actually fires off ammo that's shaped like the circle. Well, that's shaped like the scepter. Now you press X. This doesn't.
Show me what you've got, Ailish.
This doesn't look very wizardy, but it's your shotgun. Firing in one shot, you only get one shot out of it. It takes time to recharge, as you can see. Now, if you hit the Y-axis, you can access your quick menu, and this gives you infinite. I think you have infinite skill right now. Ailish is your white mage. She will give you health, and she will give you buffs, but she does have a few attack moves. For instance, Blaze Ball.
You will burn in the inferno!
Summons a giant FR fireball. I probably should have mentioned this. Switch to first person view by pulling the left trigger. And then you can look at hidden chest, look for a hidden chest within range, and enter first person and you press A. So Ailish's special ability Whereas Tal can move objects in the world, she can reveal hidden objects in the world, like so. You might have noticed on the way over here that there was some sparkling, fairies kind of fluttering around. This effectively is how you know you should use Ailish for these moments. For instance, like this, you dispel this curse, and suddenly you can get through. And luckily, most if not all of them are on the way through and the way back to New Brightwater. So we will be picking those up as we go through. In the meantime, we actually got a orb of vigor. We got this one from Ailish for Ailish, so we're going to go ahead and give it to Ailish. Just to give our white mage a little bit of boost. She already comes with a good chunk of her skills already acquired, as well as 1 point into her skill and 2 into her attack. So she already comes off better than Tal does. Anyway, we're gonna go. Anyway, going from there, I need to bring up one thing that I didn't go over in the last part, but I might as well go over now. With regards to, well, you can also switch between characters at any given point in time, like this. Oh, wait. Probably give her rapid fire attack and go from there. So now we have to deal with the enemies. Yeah. So it's going to be shit up here. I meant to bring this up last time, but as you can see, when using your special skills, you will watch it. You will go into this kind of slow-mo charging animation. What that does is it tells you the kind of attack you're going to be doing. As you can see with Tal's Shin Splitter, it attacks on a wide arc, allowing you to attack multiple enemies in a fan shape around you. That just barely got the thing for a good charge on me. Shit. That charge is probably the most devastating attack this round now. We got a level up for Tal. Nice. Anyway, and with Ailish's Blaze Ball, with Ailish's Blaze Ball, oh, we got a crystal lighthouse ball. This gives us our party invitation, and this gives us our self-help book. Now, as you can tell, we didn't get all of them here because what's going to happen is that all of the items will wash up on shore, but you have to come back and forth to the area. So we're going to go inside this shack because we did see something in there that Ailish can dispel. Anyway, what was it again at the end? Yes, Ailish's Blaze Ball fires in a straight shot in front of her, and it will hit any enemy in front of her. Penetration, no matter what. Dispel, and go open this treasure. Now, what do we get out of this? We got an eagle totem. Interesting. Now, what do you have to say about this?
Wow, I wish I could use magic to help me get rich. A florin a day is all they pay me.
Only 1 florin, which tells you that florins are surprisingly valuable, but they have no sub-denomination. Which makes you wonder, how do you use a... I mean, it's obviously a gold coin, but still. Now, we're going to get to the fight here. No, we're not. Okay, so... Another thing to note is that... Well, no, you know, I kind of skipped past it, but let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and get this last bit of ADHD out the way before I get into this, because I'm going all over the place. You may bring ego totems here in exchange for gifts from the Libertas. 4 totems will unlock the ultimate weapon of a Libertas. So we got a new quest that we didn't get when we didn't have Ailish in the party. Now we do. Let's go ahead and offer up the Totem. We received an orb. What do we get? An Orb of Might. Grant maximum SP of plus 20. Let's go ahead and give that to Ailish because the more magic she can cast, the better off we'll be. 100. Anyway, where was I getting that again? Alright, so we also had a quest from that little boy. And this is going to be my first criticism of this game. And it's going to be a criticism I'm going to have for every game that shares this particular design flaw. Having one of your quest items be tied to a random drop. And not having the game programmed to make that drop happen more frequently to speed it up. I think around here is where the loading screen is supposed to occur. I want to say around here. It should be around here. I think around here is about it. But yes, this is the one criticism I have because the new Brightwater Pearls are a rare drop. And you need a grand total of 21 to complete this kid's subquest. So starting off, I believe we got a self-help book, a party invitation, and the light bulb. And I believe he wanted the self-help book.
Oh, you found my self-help book. Well, I shall start being more considerate straight away by rewarding you.
Okay, I'm down for that. Got a cyanide eye. The Emporius dropped that. Why do you have it?
You found the party invitation I was looking for. Thank you so much. I shall go to the ball. Woohoo!
Quest completed. Got Omnium, which is the rarest drop in the game, and it's worth an absurd amount of money. Before we go down, I want to check something real quick. Yeah. Okay. So each of these have a little bit of flavor text. I meant to look at some of them, but honestly, it's not that important. Because not a lot of it is very funny or interesting. It just kind of fleshes out the world a little bit more. So as you can tell, the light bulb is magic. Now before we deliver this light, well, let's go ahead and deliver it to him while we're here. But yes, Omnium is one of the rarest items in the game. And there is, see here.
Hey, well played. This should brighten the place up a bit and keep the ships from floundering on the rocks.
Alright then. And over to Crystal Light Bulb. What do we get? A Weirlord gem. Oh, we'll get to that pretty soon.
I love living by the sea. Fill your lungs, my friend. Ah, that's the freshest of fresh air.
Nice. Now we got, I think, 2 level ups. Let's go ahead and level up our characters real fast. Okay, there's got 1, so let's go ahead and see what else she has. She has the Shadow Nexus. Revives her fallen comrades starting at 40% of their HP. The higher her essence, the more HP she restores. So you could theoretically get to a point where she can revive your party at 100% HP. The Celestial Circle sends a blast of holy light into all monsters around her. The higher essence, the more damage it inflicts. This is one of her area of attack moves. Gaze of the Wind bestows haste, which quickens all party members. The higher her essence, the longer this skill strike lasts. Yeah, mistranslation there. Your skill strike is what Tal has. It's not skill strike. Now, summons a spiral of ice that blasts enemies around her. The higher her essence, the more damage she inflicts. This is her other area of attack. I'll admit, a lot of these are really good to get, but right now, what you really want to do with Ailish is get her essence up. Because we're not at a point... Well, actually, no, I take that back. Let's go ahead and get her Shadow Nexus. Because it never hurts to go ahead and get the revive going. You feel me on that one? I think Tal got one too, right? Yes, Tal has 2. So he's now at 60. Let's go ahead and bump him up to 80. And let's get Blade Dance. Even though it costs a lot, it is one of his most damaging abilities. Because it's a rapid fire attack, and each attack does a ludicrous amount of damage. I will leave it at that for right now. Anyway, there is a chest up here to get. What I'm going to do, by getting back to that pearl and the omnium. The omnium there is a place in. Well, there's a way to farm it later, and I will be showing it off when we get there. But for right now, just know that it is very rare for any enemy to drop. The Brightwater Pearl is awesome. Ooh, an orb of vigor, magic HP by 100. I recommend saving a lot of these orbs that you get for later. I already gave one to Tao, and I already given 2 orbs to Ailish. So we're pretty much going to be good on that for a while. But for right now, let's head back down to the beach and see if we can find anything. I'm going to let you know right now, a lot of these enemies. Actually, let's go to the bestiary again. I think the bestiary tells you, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. We'll get a venom gnat and an aquatic claw. Attacking from behind with ranged attacks. Use weapons with fast attack speed. So basically, Ailish's rapid fire royal scepter. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and check out those weapons. I want to point something out here. A royal scepter. A rapid-firing weapon that causes a small amount of damage with each shot. Denied the original Illumina Royal Scepter by her mother, Empress Typhon, Lucica created her own when she became regent, as well as this one for Ailish. That's interesting. That means that Typhon for some reason didn't see Lucica as a valid heir to her throne. Think about that here. We passed by Typhon's grave earlier, and she said only those with the second sight may inherit by orb, which means Lucica does not have Ailish's ability to see things that cannot be seen by normal eyes. Zurich's Shock Staff. A short-range but high-powered weapon that takes a few seconds to recharge. Powered by pure magic, the results of the staff are often erratic. Rippling waves of electricity can shoot in every direction. Basically, it's your shotgun. So we're going to hold that off right now. But as I was saying beforehand, a lot of the problem with that boy's subquest is that well, how do I put this here? Let's go ahead and use the one here. How do I put this here? Because it relies on random drops, you will often be sat here farming this for a long time. There are certain enemies that are more likely to drop it than others. I'll tell you right now, the giant crabs are one such enemy that are more likely to drop the Brightwater Pearl than others. But it still doesn't ease the burden or the blow. So, what we're going to do, because I believe the next set of items that we need to get for the washed up on shore. Okay, well, there you go. This. Got some snacks here. And how you will know that you've got a Brightwater Pearl? Let's go ahead and do this here. Okay. Let me get out the way here. Ow. And how you know you got the Brightwater Pearl is when you see a chest drop. A chest usually indicates a rare or high value item. this. I'm trying to make this happen. Tails take them out. Oh yeah. Well, we didn't get any this time around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duck out and cut back to when we get special fishing bait. Let's update it. I feel like there's one more that we're missing here. Let's go ahead and take this back to the village. I'm gonna cut back to when we're there. I feel like there's one more quest we haven't gotten for Brightwater. And then after we cut back to the village and I find this quest, I'm going to then cut back to when I have all the new Brightwater pearls. Because no one wants to sit here and watch me grind that long. I have been here, I think, a total of an hour trying to get all these pearls. So trust me on this. Anyway, I believe you need 21. I will catch you in a second.
Oh, the churchyard's looking really plain at the moment. I ordered some lily seeds, but I think they must have gone down with that shipwreck. If you see any seeds wash up on the beach, please bring them back to me.
Okay, there's our other one. What about you, madam? Do you have anything?
I ordered an expensive oil painting for myself, but the ship sank outside the harbour. Now my only hope is that some kind person manages to find it washed up on the shore. If you love art like me, you will keep an eye out for it.
Okay, so there are 2 quests I missed. Let's go to the inn now and double check. I think there's something in the inn. Use the main door by waterfront. Okay. Interesting place. You gotta go around the side rather than using the one that's, right there as you're entering town. The Salty Dog Inn. Okay. What about you here?
Hey, you look like you have a keen eye. I'm looking for a pair of trouser suspenders that were on the ship that sank the other night. If you spot them washed up on the shore somewhere, bring them to me, will you?
Alright. Another one. Let me ask this person here just in case. I think I might miss more than a couple.
Welcome to the Salted Dog Inn. My name is Bunny Laughsaw, and I offer accommodations and advice to all visitors.
I will leave it right now. So yeah, so it turns out there were more quests that I missed. Let's stop by the church and the graveyard real fast. And after that, I will cut back when I find all of the new Brightwater pearls that we need for this kid's quest. Because oh boy, this I remember not enjoying this when I first did it. Fun fact. Let's see, you got anything to say?
Hey, old stranger. I always welcome new parishioners, especially those willing to help the church financially.
Okay, we'll leave it right now because, well, I don't see any benefit there. Also, if you come here, I believe you can restock your health and stuff. Anyway. And so yeah, I'll cut back when I got everything I need. You already know where to find the items in question from these quests. They are all going to wash up on the beach, and you are going to have to find something. You're gonna have to go back every time you deliver something. So, oh, before that, let's go ahead and read some of these gravestones because they're pretty good. Derry Stapleton. Under this sod lies another. Yep. Classic British humor. Hamble Frankson. I told you I was ill. Anything you say here? Nah. Cooney the Woodcutter. Life is hard. Nothing's as easy as falling off a log. Pretty dark stuff they put on a grave when you think about it. Anyway, getting back to it, I will cut back when I have found all the bright water pearls we need. Deuces. And there's our first instance of a bright water pearl. Because I believe that there's number 2. As you'll see, they're in chests. We went from having none to 2. So you know what to look out for. These aquatiquas definitely have, will always are guaranteed to have them. I believe there isn't another enemy, but since I don't want to go too far out of my way to find that enemy, let's just go ahead and show everything else is. Okay. Okay, and that's about it. Oh, as I also mentioned that even though you can find the items on the beach, I forgot that each one shows up in a specific crate on a specific side. So if you pick up a crate that doesn't have the one you need, you just gotta go back and find the next one in the sequence that has the item. Anyway, back to it. Okay, got into a bit of a bind here. Let's show off Ailish's healing skill.
You can't resist my healing kiss.
Effectively 50 points shy of a healing ointment. So healing ointments are your better way to go, all things considered. For right now, but when you get her essence up, it's going to heal. Excuse me, a lot more. Will heal a lot more SP. Not SP, HP. You know, we have some more boxes here. Parrot's feather and oil painting. Anyway, back to pearl farming. Alright, you walking advertisement for protection. I got your stupid pearl.
Wow, you bagged a bright water pearl? That's cool.
Handed over a bright water pearl. Receive Remy's trinket. Quest updated. He wants more.
Wow, you bagged a bright water pearl? Ooh, that's cool. I collect them, so bring more and I'll swap you for some of my really good stuff.
This had better be worth it, kid. And over 5 bright water pearls. Receive a skill teacher. Okay, that ain't too bad.
Wow, you bagged a bright water pearl? Ooh, that's cool. I collect them, so bring more and I'll swap you for some of my really good stuff.
Okay. And over 5 more bright water pearls. Receive a miracle potion. Gotta love that camera angle there, just Ailish's left booty cheek just all in your face. Before we go any further, speaking of her attire, I don't think I showed this often earlier. Her silk dress, made from fine enchanted silk. This expensive dress could only be afforded by a princess. So yeah, it's a custom order that she wanted. I appreciate a woman's ability, both taste and desire to show off the goods.
Wow, I think I've a complete enough collection now. Thanks.
You dang skippy, you do. And over 10 bright water pearls. Received key to Kirkland Raw's tent.
Respect.
Okay, at least we got some respect now. So in that grinding, I managed to use up all of my skill ointments, my one I said my healing ointment, my one skill ointment, and I had used her in about twice. I'm gonna give you a heads up, with the exception of 2 collection quests, every collecting quest in the game, you're going to need 21 of the items that they're asking for. So just keep that in mind. Luckily, Remy's and one other characters have two of the worst. The other ones you're going to be pretty good on, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. But it's still a pain in the butt. Now let's talk to Remy, give her a trinket back.
Hey, you got my trinket back. Bless you. Hey, did you know that Reverend Clevis can use the power of the gods to make you feel better? It's true. Just give him whatever he wants.
Okay. See the Amaranth drink. Now, now I remember an Amaranth drink being legitimately pretty good. So a miracle potion heals all SP and HP to a single ally. You don't want to have this on for right now, so I'm gonna replace that with this for the time being because you don't want to use it by mistake. Your skill tincture, it restores all your SP to a single PC, so a single character. So once again, you don't want to have that lying around. I'm gonna try to avoid hitting D-pad as much as I can until I can get more, ointments and other stuff, because a lot of stuff is really you want to save it for later on in the game when you have like high amounts of HP and high amounts of SP. You don't want to be using them now. Anyway, I went in here earlier. I honestly should have done this sooner. I completely forgot to. But if you donate, I believe, florins to the Reverend, you can then use.
Hail, stranger.
You can then use the
new parishioners, especially those willing to help the church
holy water
financially.
fountain in the back of the church to heal yourself anytime you want. So let's give him 50 florins.
50 florins is a tidy sum, but we could do with more.
Do it more.
Praise the gods. I shall take a personal interest in how this donation is spent. Please walk towards the church font to receive my blessing. Peace be with you, friend.
So it's 70 florins altogether. You just come back here, you can heal up as much as you need. But for the sake of the grinding I did, I felt it was more beneficial to go to the inn to rest up, because that would then give you a full SP and full HP. One thing to note is that if you happen to die with this character, with the particular character you're using, unlike other RPGs and adventure games, you do not retain the SP you had. If you die with that SP, whatever SP you had left over goes immediately to 0 and you have to build it up again. Now then, let me go ahead and go into this and show you what we managed to get. So we got the lily seeds, oil painting, parrot's feather, special bait, and trouser suspenders, which I believe was everything we needed from the ship. Did you need anything before I go finish this up?
Hey there, Square Reddish at your service.
Nope. Okay. So let's go ahead and hand all of these in, and then we'll call it a part.
My painting! Oh, at last I have a centerpiece for my home. Take this with my compliments, Eagle Eyes.
And the overall painting. Quest completed. And acquired Eden Coral.
Greeting.
We'll leave right now. So, I'm gonna give you a heads up right now, just a bit of a hint. Eden Coral, you want to hold on to. You want to hold on to at least 5 of those for later. I'll double check the number just to make sure I got it right, but right now, hold on to 5 of them. They're a very rare drop, and you want to take them where you can get them. Trust me on this. I believe I have something for you.
Oh,
Oh, blinding stuff. Oh, that's great. I can make a proper fishing fly now. Here, have a little something for your troubles.
Okay, hand it over Parrot Feather. Quest completed. Acquired a Wolf Totem. That is 2 of 4, if my memory serves. I need to hand you something, right?
Hey, you got my special bait. I'm going to catch all the fish in the sea now.
Okay. Hand over special fishing bait. Quest completed. Acquired Crab Crystal. I don't think you need a Crab Crystal for anything. Let's actually check our valuables on that one real fast. Crab Crystal. I don't think... Here it is. 2 of these. So, because of their clarity, the glass-like shells of elusive crystal crabs make fine lenses for telescopes. Sell them to merchants in exchange for florins. So yeah, eating core, we want to hold on to this. We got 2 dactyl hides, 8 gnat stingers, 6 marble shards, 1 omnium, 1 tuffalo hide, 1 weirlord gem, and 66 aquatic shells. I killed a lot of crabs to find these bright water pearls, and then I gave them away instead of selling them, because they actually are worth a lot. You can sell them. Anyway, let's go to advancements, because I think Ailish jumped from level 3 to 8. Tao jumped from 4 to 9. We got quite a number of stuff to spend here in that grinding, and you might end up coming off better than I did in terms of levels, because your drop rate might be even more crap than mine. So we want to get, for Tao, since we have 3, we're going to go ahead and get his power up. We want to get his essence up to increase the damage he does with his skills. And just for right now, we're going to go ahead and tack on another 500 health to him. Really get him tanky. Just in the meantime, just for future reference, anytime I have to do any off-camera grinding, I will always show off the upgrades after my grinding's done, because I want to do it all at once so you guys can see where I'm going, and if you want to do something different. Now let's go here. Ailish. Let's do. Cable's acting up a little bit. Give me a sec. Let me try. Okay, hopefully that fixed it. Alright. Maybe not. But we'll see what happens. So for Ailish, we're gonna go ahead and bump her health up just a little bit. Give her 1 health increase. We're going to increase her power. Shouldn't have to worry about this just yet. Go ahead and get this one a little bit, and then we're going to pump 2 points into her essence, just so that her magical abilities are where they need to be. And I think that should do it. That should do it. Okay, so I believe we have 1 more quest left to check. I really should do this all at once. Gotta deliver some seeds and suspenders, and I think that should just about do it. Now, who needed some? Yes, you needed lily seeds.
Oh, well done for finding those seeds. I am so grateful. Bright water will bloom once again.
I mean, with the cherry blossom in the back, I wouldn't have to worry about it too much. Blooming pretty good as is. And you acquired a bright water pearl. You get one for free from her. So yeah. Now once again, I recommend holding on to a certain number, certain valuables right now, because you will be bumping into individuals who specialize in certain types of valuables to trade that you'll get more money from. So let's talk to, I believe it was this guy over here, right? He wants suspenders.
You found my trouser suspenders! Oh, good stuff! I can strap up the old undercarriage now.
TMI, TMI. If only he knew he was talking to the princess. Handed over trouser suspenders. Quest completed. Acquired Illumina Opal. And we got another level up. Also, another thing to note is, I believe unlike other games, if you level up, you will not automatically regain health and SP. I believe you have to put points into those skills to get it. Pal didn't get one. Okay, so now that English is here, let's go ahead and round her health up to a nice 1,000. And we're going to call it a part here. I have been Anansi, and I will catch you later. Deuces.